Dang it.
Principal Sanchez did not give a very positive progress report to your parole officer.
What'd she say? That you are not making friends and that you aren't participating in school activities.
Well, she should write that the kids at school are making fun of me.
You don't know that for sure.
I wish people were making fun of me.
Mariana.
Well, if that meant that I was getting nominated for Winter Queen, I mean, at least people know who you are.
As a joke.
No, he wouldn't know that, and if it is a joke, you'd have the last laugh, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's what Wyatt said. Well, I think he's right. You know, when I was in school, the kids used to call me Oreo because I'm biracial. Not as lame as when they found out I was a lesbian and they called me a Klondike bar.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's mean. It's very mean.
So I brought 100 Klondike bars to school one day. I passed them out to all the kids. And they never called me that again. Well, sometimes the best way to fight back is to rise above.
Thank you for getting me this gig. Now I'll be able to get my car back.
Thank Lena. Hey, how's it going at Daphne's?
She hasn't tried to beat me up yet. Maybe you'll dance with me later.
Maybe.
And nominated for Winter Queen.
Yeah, the kids must be really taking a liking to her. Brandon, will you do me a favor? Could you ask Callie to dance? Brothers can ask sisters to dance, right?
I don't really feel like dancing right now.
Brandon, please.
It's so unfair of them to do that to Brandon. They like were all over him and even had like a restraining order on him against Callie, and now she's forcing him to dance with her. It's wrong.
Hey, let me in.
All right, what's going on?
Awesome.
Oh, they're getting drunk. Okay.
Well, to Callie Jacob.
Would they buy alcohol using her ID? Like her fake ID?
May I? Sure.
I'm not a fool. I know you're screwing her. What I don't understand is how you could flaunt it in front of all of our friends.
Does she think he's his dad?
Humiliated Zachary.
Is he named after his dad or what? I don't know. I'm confused.
What about when I need you? What about when I needed to talk to you the other day and you just blew me off?
I didn't. I was with Wyatt.
Oh, good. That makes me feel so much better.
Where is this coming from, Brandon? I was
still
helping.
in love with you.
Don't. We can't.
Yes, we can. You can still get adopted. I'll stay at my dad's. We can see each other there.
Behind everybody's backs.
Then we'll wait till we're 18 and...
Brandon, I'm gonna be your sister.
We're not related. Okay, we don't share the same blood. There's nothing wrong or illegal about that.
If you're not really my brother, then Steph and Lena won't really be my mothers. I need a family. Or not a piece of paper. If that's what adoption is, then what is the point?
Then help me. Tell me you don't love me anymore. Tell me something to make me get over you.
I had sex with Wyatt. And we ran away. We stayed in the same motel room. Slept in the same bed. In the middle of the night, I curled up next to him. We were half asleep. It just happened.
No, we know that's a lie.
Vico Sarar!
Oh, I hope Callie doesn't win now. I don't want her to be queen to him.
Callie Jacob.
Callie's like, are you freaking kidding me?
This is such an honor. I want to thank everyone who voted for me and just say from the bottom of my heart how thrilled I am to be your Winter Queen.
Oh, here it comes. She's gonna tell her that Callie bought alcohol. She was in on this, I know it. But there'd be proof that Callie's not the one that bought the alcohol. I mean, you got surveillance cameras in stores. I mean, who bought it with her ID that they passed as Callie?
Callie Jacob bought it, so we'd vote for her.
I didn't even want to be Winter Queen.
You could have fooled me.
No, she wanted to take her name off the ballot.
Then why didn't she?
We encouraged
Because she
her
convinced
not
her
to.
to
We thought it
not
might
to.
look good for her parole officer.
She can have a fake ID.
Oh, I don't have a fake ID. You
It's
can
gonna
search
be
my
in her
purse. I'll
purse.
get it right now.
Slowly roll there.
Here comes the fight.
What do you want? How about your car keys?
Jesus,
Mind your own business.
let him go!
Just want his keys.
He's not driving, okay? I am.
I was just...
Being a jerk? Just
Yeah.
Home? I'm sorry. Do I know you?
It's me, Zach. Your son.
Poor Zach. This sucks. But how is this getting back at Brandon? This is just hurting Callie. Is that how it gets back at Brandon? Because it hurts Callie?
The kids we sold to aren't gonna talk, so it's your word against mine. She didn't do anything to you.
Well, she did ask me to make her a fake ID, which I did. And then when they check her phone, they'll see that she texted a few kids to spread the word about the complimentary booze in the bathroom.
What is wrong?
If you know what's going down with Callie, you need to do something. Now.
Brandon, not now.
I know it did
Yes,
this.
now.
Oh yeah, who?
It was me.
Be very careful what
No,
you say.
Brandon.
I set Callie up. I wanted to hurt her because she hurt me. She led me on to make me believe that she cared about me. And she lied. So I wanted to send her back to juvie so we wouldn't adopt her. Because I realized tonight that I was wrong. She didn't lead me on. You just never felt the way I did. What you needed, what you wanted, it was never me.
What do you want me to do?
Arrest him.
Stay back.
It wasn't true. What I said about Wyatt, it was not true.
You better
Someone
start
tell your
talking
parents
about
the
what won't allow
truth.
to come out of your mouth.
I did take the key.
You
And I
did?
did make fake IDs with Fico. But then I realized it was a mistake. So I bought them all back. And then he got pissed. And he set up Callie to get back at me.
Why would you make fake IDs?
Needed the money to pay you back for all the piano lessons I didn't go to. Danny gave me that money to give to you.
What happened to your father's money?
Gave it to Anna.
You gave the money to Anna? Why?
To change her story so you wouldn't go on trial.
Okay, guys, so that was the end of episode 20 of season 1 of The Fosters, and that was an intense ending to an episode. I mean, I knew everything eventually was going to come out because it always does, but oh my gosh, it's just, I don't know, this was a really good episode. I enjoyed this episode a lot. I think this one is probably my favorite of the season so far. There's one episode left. The next episode is the finale of season 1. And boy, do I want to watch it. But I can't right now. But yeah, this had a school dance in it. I guess the winter dance or whatever. Callie was nominated as Winter Queen as a joke. And I mean, it was all set up. Okay, I don't know why they set her up to be queen. They could have just did what they did without making her queen. I don't get it, but I guess it only makes sense to make her queen because they said that she sent text messages to the kids like, you know, you get booze if you vote for me. So I guess I get it why they did that. So yeah, but this was all Fico, is that what his name, Fico? I'm not sure. Anyway, Dick Wad. So he did this to get back at Brandon because hurting Callie would hurt Brandon. And I think it's so dumb. So what? He doesn't get to make fake IDs at school. Find another place to do it if you really want to do it that badly. But sending an innocent girl back to juvie is so beyond wrong. But in the end there, Brandon took full blame. Like, he said he's the one that set Callie up and sent the messages and made the fake ID and all that stuff to hurt her because she hurt him because she didn't care for him the way that she said she did. You know, I think it was stupid that he took the blame. I know he didn't have proof that the other guy did it, so I understand why he took the blame. It was a wrong move, but I'm glad that he told his parents the truth. Proving it, on the other hand, is a different story. I think that principal has it out for Callie, because she's like, eagle eyes on her, is like, oh, she's not having a good time. You know, let's write that down, tell her Pearl. And I don't understand why her making friends at school or getting involved in school activities has anything to do with her parole. Okay? I was, you know, I've never been in juvie or whatever or gotten in trouble with the law, but when I was in school, I did not get involved in school activities. I mean, I had friends, but, you know, I wasn't the popular person. So I don't understand why her making all these friends at this school and being involved in school stuff has anything to do with what kind of person she is. I don't get it. So that kind of makes me mad. That they're making it like a requirement of her parole. But, yeah, so I think the principal has it out for Callie. We didn't see Jude at all in this episode. I don't know, I guess the actor wasn't available. They played him off as being somewhere else. But she, in this episode, Callie also, like, Brandon came out with the truth with her about his feelings, like he's still in love with her and everything, and so he wanted her to tell him something that would make him not love her because she's refusing to be in a relationship, which I get, you know, because yeah, they're going to be brother and sister by law, and even though they're not related by blood, they're still going to be brother and sister, and I get where Callie was coming from with, you know, what's the point of getting adopted if it's just going to be on paper? You know, she wants family, like someone who sees her as blood. You know what I mean? At least that's how I interpreted that. So when he asked her to help him not love her, she told him a lie about sleeping with Wyatt. We all know it was a lie. The sex part. Everything else happened. She did crawl and cuddle up with him in bed. But they did not have sex, and she wasn't with Brandon then. So, but yeah, so I guess he believed it. And then at the end, when he was being taken away in handcuffs, she ran out there and told him that it wasn't true. So I think that was good that she let him know that. I can't imagine how hard that was for Steph to have her son arrested. I don't know. This episode, things were exploding all over the place. I knew it was coming. I was just waiting for the bombs to drop. I knew something was going to happen, and something did. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm really, really enjoying this show a lot. And like I said, this was like my favorite episode, I think, so far of this season. So I'm looking forward to the finale. It's called Adoption Day. So there's, I don't know, with this Anna thing coming out, and with Brandon coming out telling about Danny, giving him the money. I don't know how that's gonna, what that's gonna do to Mike and Danny's relationship. I don't know, with Brandon doing all this stuff, I don't know how this is gonna affect his and Steph's relationship. Steph and Mike's relationship. I don't know. And Anna, oh my god, her coming and like saying, I want you to give me $10,000. Like, they got $10,000 just laying around. I mean, come on. And I thought that was like, Steph's like, if you come near me again or whatever, she's like, I'm gonna have you arrested for trying to extort a cop. I was like, that is like the stupidest thing Anna could have ever done. And she misinterpreted it too when Anna told her son. She thought that she meant Jesus, but because she questioned him about whether or not he's seen Anna, and he said no, obviously. So she thought that what Anna said was a lie. But now she knows it's the truth, and it was Brandon, not Jesus. So I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. But I love this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.